This game is about one man who had to escape from fire by making a trip with train, on the way gathering resources to make fuel for it and also for other needs. Additionally, on the way there are some angry locals who had to be fought back. The first thing which catched my eye was visuals. I really like how simplified the approach was, which make easy to differentiate between objects and surroundings. Big part of that was approach to use 2D drawing cards in 3D space. Every object looked like it was drawn by hand, and I really liked this approach. The feeling is almost I'm playing inside some kind of colorful sketchbook. So, about gameplay. On the first level, first thing to do is to make the locomotive move. So you had to find some coal. You can't go outside in a restricted zone cause you will get damage penalty for that. So that means you can only walk in specific radius around of train. So further on you will find piggy bank. For a little while I didn't understand what I'm supposed to do with it, but soon I got that I should attach flat card to train and then put piggy bank on it. I like the fact that you can assemble or disassemble your train. On level 2 you are introduced with blueprints. I like this approach where you can research particular things and make them. So I had to make some tools to gather resources. At start I was stuck for a while cause I didn't quite get it that I should make them. I kinda thought that I needed to get the coal first cause that was first in the quest list. So I kinda scratched my head and was looking maybe there are some secret controls to gather resources. But the problem for me was the need of making tool. So at some point I made tool blueprint, but then was another problem. For a while I didn't understand how to make the tool. I didn't get it that I should take the wood from the ground and put in to the blueprint. After I made, the next struggle was to actually equip the thing. I know there is written that I should hold E key, but at first time all was new for me and I kinda was distracted and I didn't saw that hold word for a while. Actually, it was more than 5 minutes for me. Kinda crazy time for that simple stuff. And also that word was in red color, but I kind of was focused only on that E key. So I made axe and made some hardcore wood cutting and got dehydrated. So in desperation I was running around to try to understand what I'm supposed to do to solve that. So I saw a water pond nearby, but that was out of safe zone. Had to move the train, but train didn't had coal, so I was at that point desperate to find a solution because there was a damage penalty for being dehydrated. So I figured out how to make a fire and that I can cook logs to make the coal. So soon I was able to move the train enough to get some drink. I spent a while doing some stuff near the pond, and when I got back there was some crazy fire spreading going on. So basically you had to put out fire after a while to prevent spreading of it. But basically when I understood all those things I was ready to go on trip because I knew the basic stuff. Level 3 and above. Further on I had to collect some passengers in newly given passenger wagon. Later on there are some enemies, I had to fight them, so I had to make weapons for that purpose. And at some point locomotive needed upgrade, so I had to gather iron ore and smelt it to bars. I like that game has also extensive resource gathering chain, like for iron bars for example, which make it more complex as you learn basic stuff and player doesn't get bored. So my overall thoughts about this game: it is fun, different artistic approach which will make you more interested in it. From critic side there are not anything from me, only that I pointed out previously on parts where I stuck for a little while. Recommend to anyone to try it out. Demo can be accessed on Steam.